All right, so check it out. I thought long and hard on whether I was going to upload this video. First, I was like, I'm not doing it. But then as I thought about it, I was like, look, we trained and did this video 2 days ago. The story, the news broke today. I had no idea any of this happened. I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he didn't. He will have his day in court. If he did it, I am so not okay with that shit, because I feel like women are to be protected and exalted. So I hope he didn't. It'd be terrible for him. But if he did, fuck it, he got to deal with what he got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, here's a little workout we did and a little conversation or whatever. Once again, this is before all of this shit happened. This was 2 days ago. All right? I'm not condoning anything that he's accused of at all. Y'all know that. But he's also not convicted. He's accused. So let him have his day in court. Take it easy in the comments, motherfuckers. Because ain't none of y'all motherfuckers perfect. I know none of y'all motherfuckers getting accused of shit like that. But when somebody's accused, bring forth the evidence. Let it play out in court the way that it will. All right? Let's get into it. What's up, world? It's your boy, Mike Rashid. I'm chilling with, he called me the one and only on his intro, but he's the one and only Flexitron, the motherfucking champ, Shawn Rhoden. What's up, my brother?
What's up, brother? Always.
Thanks for coming down. Listen, Shawn and I have been knowing each other for years, see each other in different countries, all of that. I've been a fan of him since before I met him. The dude, you know, he's one of a kind, you know? And I'm glad we finally get the opportunity to train.
Yes, sir.
A little bit nervous. I never get nervous. But nah, it's a good dude right here. This is the champ, you know, going for that repeat win, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm sure he'll get, you know? Anybody want to bet? Comment down below. Anyway, we got some more really special people here, really great guys. We got my man Stanimal right here. Dope ass dude from Africa, Wakanda. I'm not saying France, I'm saying Africa, because he told me he's from Nigeria. And my man Cebu right here, very humble, but a new pro. And he got a next week, right, Vancouver Pro. He looks great, he's a good guy. So we're gonna get it in, shoulders, take notes. I like to educate people on my of all the different tactics that we're doing. So what's the purpose of coming down like this?
You get the cap, so like you really have to let your lateral head.
Right.
Because when you go like this, you're shifting the tension on the
to the front. Right.
You keep it really rotated. Straight on the.
Okay.
Really build that shoulder.
Okay. For sure.
Glass special.
He all the little specialty movements.
Yeah.
The first time you do
Subtle.
it, it's like so hard.
It's awkward. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an awkward motion.
Yeah.
Because it's almost as if you're like this.
Right. Oh,
It's
back.
like you're pulling
oh,
here.
Right.
So the entire time, like people see him sometimes doing this.
Right.
He's not spotting
Oh, I
us.
see.
He's
Yeah.
trying to keep the arm back the
Yeah.
entire time, so you're doing that.
See, I have experience with that every time I've gotten arrested.
Yeah.
You know, putting the arms back.
So right now I'm not spotting him, I'm just keeping it.
Keeping it back. Okay.
Yeah.
Boxing is physical intelligence at its finest. This is physical poetry. So scientific. Work your ass off. Then refuel with plantar. That's what's up. So, Mr. Rhoden, when you train or when you out in public, you never show yourself. Why is that?
Well, last year I made an attempt to do that, and I mean it was fun. I think this year,
You like to keep people guessing? You want people to think you fell off? Like, what is it?
well,
Is it psychological?
Everybody think I fell off because I was fat in Maine.
Right.
To me, I didn't think I was fat. I just
Yeah, just off
Me.
season. Everybody
For me,
look
it was
different
off season,
Yeah, everybody look
and-
different off season.
You know, I literally every year normally do the same thing where, you take some time off to, let your body recuperate from the vigorous training. I did that 2 years straight, and I wanted to make sure I get my blood work and everything done properly, for this year. And I suppose, which I do every year, I'm always fat.
I guess because you're the champ now.
Yeah,
They
but
holding
just
you
like
to
I
a
was still
certain
human,
standard.
and
Yeah.
people think, the messed up part is I think everybody wait until we have someone that we know that work out, that does what we do, either passed away or no longer competing, and they go, man, he should have taken some time off and take care of himself.
Right.
And then when you see someone that's doing it, they go,
Right.
oh man, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
I'm like, so what exactly do you want? Just because I'm Mr. Olympia,
Can't please everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now it's like, I'm just pissed because this is my 9th straight Olympia. And I'm like, I must be doing something right if I've showed up in shape every single Olympia, but I've done the same thing every year.
Because when I see you, you always covered up. I'm like, if I look like him, I'd never wear a shirt. Never wear a shirt.
So this year, my thing this year is, if you guys think that I will not improve, I will not be better than I was last year, you guys ain't seeing shit until September.
Can't wait, baby. Can't wait.
Because if you think the same version that showed up last year is going to be on stage again this year, you're so wrong.
Let them think that. That's
like,
cool.
Keep thinking what you're thinking and expect that guy to show. But I know I will be better.
Right.
So, y'all out there, guess as much as you want. I'm fat. I'm out of shape. I had a burger the day before yesterday.
Or 2.
Yeah. You see a lot of guys, they spend so much time checking themselves out in the mirror.
Right.
And for me, I've always used just, I guess you say that mind and body connection whenever I train.
Right.
That's visualize, hey,
That's interesting because most people will use that mirror. That's their best friend. But
the mirror will not. You will not have a mirror on stage.
Right, and you look different in every mirror.
Yeah.
Different lighting. That's an interesting perspective. It's kind of smart.
So I just normally how do I feel like, Aceto, my nutritionist always texts me, how do you feel? Do you feel leaner? He never asks me, do I look leaner?
Right.
He always
That's
asks.
crazy, yeah, I get it.
He doesn't go, hey, did you look leaner this morning? I send him pictures every morning.
Right.
And he always responds, how do you feel? Do you feel leaner? Do you feel tighter?
Right. You had the same guy?
Yeah.
That's what's up. So question, I'm sure a lot of people want to know, you train at the legendary Goals in Mecca, right? So do you, Dexter Jackson, everybody, right? Do y'all be in there low-key, competing? Do y'all be checking each other out? He kind of falling off, or is it motivating, damn, he look good, I need to step my shit up?
It motivates me. I mean, I came out here in 2013 to train, and, I see, of course you see Dexter Jackson. I mean, who's not impressed with Dexter?
Right.
Dexter is 60 years old and still look.
He got an AARP card?
Exactly,
Exactly, I didn't say it, he said it.
You see Dexter, you're like, man, this guy's, it's like he's not getting older, so.
Right.
I get inspired, I get motivated.
Yeah, so that's a good look.
Come on. Up.
Come on.
That's it. Come on. There's the one that counts. Not just that, man. I mean, if you don't get competitive knowing that another Mr. Olympia is in the gym, why you're there? So, just the simple fact that knowing that I could look over and see, knowing that Dexter's going to waddle in at some point throughout the day. Yeah,
he just said,
he does that walk.
He just said you going to waddle in.
Yeah,
hey, Dex got a cool ass walk though, right?
He has that stride.
He got a cool ass walk. He's just a cool dude, man, all around. First time I met Dex was it was the Arnolds. We was walking and passing. I wasn't born yet, but he did the Arnold in '65. But he was like, "Hey, Mike," I was like, "Me?" I was so happy, you know what I mean? Because I admire Dex, man. And me and Dex been super tight ever since. That's like my grandpa. I'm playing Dex.
Grandpa Dex.
Dex is my uncle, man.
Like Grandpa Dex. Wow.
For real, man, I love Dex to death. He a good dude.
I mean, he was
Okay.
yeah, but I mean, if you're not, I compete against Dex, but at the same time, it's like, there's a level of respect.
Yeah.
For how long he's been doing it, and to be consistent at that level.
For real, that's hard to do. People don't understand.
And this is what bothers me sometimes. People don't understand that for us to be as competitive as we are and be consistently competed at the top of the sport, it's not an easy thing.
Right.
Because every year you have to challenge yourself no matter what happened the year before.
Yeah.
And people seem to forget that. It's not like we wake up one morning and we're like, oh, we're there. It's like, it's a process. And then it's like every year you go through the same process where you're like, damn, I didn't win, but you gotta reset, clear your mind, and get back in the trenches, and do it all over again.
Something like this being really difficult. Training 365 or 364 for that.
One day.
and to come up short, and you like, fuck it. Like, it takes a lot of fortitude and a lot of character to reset and do it again the next year. I respect that.
Self-endured torture, year after year.
I know it makes you doing 9 straight. I know it made last year so special.
Man.
Because you've been so close.
So many times. Yeah. Like, I've been in that top 3 since 2012, so it's like right there, year after year, and then it's like,
yeah.
And then 2017 I dropped to 5th.
That was interesting.
And I mean, that was the hardest fight, after dropping to 5th. Started to get ready for the Arnold, end up with 2 bleeding ulcers, 7 blood transfusion, and still had the mindset to go, man, I got to get ready for the Olympia in September. That was probably my hardest year prepping.
Right.
Because you think, man, you start questioning yourself, like, am I falling off?
Right.
Or like, am I too old? Like, and then, I'm like, damn, I'm 43. Like, what am I doing? But the good thing for me, I had a lot of great support. I've been training with this Baker since, for a while.
Right.
That I knew he was, always going to push me.
Right.
I mean, it's just like you just said, okay, you know what? I didn't kickstart until like July, pretty much, for the Olympia last year, and then, I just kind of just said, I thought it. That was
Let's start in June.
Yeah.
It was like all these things happened.
Driving every day.
Yeah.
Coming back and forth, 2.5 hours to LA every day to train.
It's one way, 2.5 hours.
Look, y'all don't know dedication. That's dedication, bro.
So this sport is not an easy sport.
It's not. Get your food, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Easy. Drive.
Let's go. Push.
Come on.
Push.
Good shit, bro.
I'm coming for that number 1 spot.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Let's get
You
it.
have it.
I'm coming for the number 1. Ooh.
I'm glad he mic'd up because he has no idea how he sounds when he's singing. He about to know though. Let's get it, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Sean.
Come on.
Easy.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Sean.
Come on. Come on.
Easy.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Drive.
Sir.
Come on, Sean.
Easy. Good shit, baby.
Lightweight.
Easy fucking money.
Easy.
I'm gonna get a few by myself. Oh, it's too far.
Come on.
Sir. 2.
Come on.
Yep. 3.
Come on.
I shoot.
Come on, right?
4.
Let's go. Got you.
Come on. More reps, come on.
Up. Sumo in there. There's sumo in there.
Nice.
One more. Up.
Come on.
Hey. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Set me up from doing too much. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Nice. Come on.
Come on.
Press it.
Drive. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Elbows forward. Come on.
Drive. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Nice.
Come on.
Come on.
Get that shit up.
Come on. Just like that. Come on. More reps. Come on. Come on. Come on, Sibu. 3 days. Come on. Come on. Nice. Come on. Come on. Nice. Come on. Up. Forward. That's it. Come on. Bring them up. Come on. Nice. Come on. Just like that again. Come on, again.